You might think that only billionaires can afford private jets, which is true for jets that cost more than $50 million. But hey, there is a market for less expensive, lighter jets. These light jets have between 4 and 10 seats and cost less than $10 million for a brand new plane, which is pretty cheap for a jet. And today, that's what we'll be looking at. Well, we might have already reviewed some of these jets, so if one jet spikes your interest, make sure to check out our channel for its even more luxurious private jets. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's just dive into it. On number 5, we have Cessna Citation CJ4, $9.4 million. Now, Textron Aviation makes the Cessna Citation CJ4, a small business jet made by Cessna. It was first shown to the public in 2008, and it is the newest plane in the Citation CJ family. The Citation CJ4 has a number of technological advances, such as a fully integrated avionics suite, a large format display system, and a state-of-the-art cabin management system. It also has a high-tech wing design that makes it faster and uses less fuel. The jet, which costs just under $10 million, is likely one of the best affordable small private jets you can buy. The jet is 53.4 feet long and 10 people can fit inside. The CJ4 is flown by a single pilot, and it has two turbofan engines made by Williams called FJ44-4A. Together, these engines provide 3,621 pounds of takeoff thrust, and this Cessna can fly as high as 45,000 feet and as fast as 590 miles per hour. It can go about 2,497 miles on a single tank of gas. Even though it's small, it is still a very good private jet. Even though it can't really fly over oceans, it's great for traveling around places like the United States or Europe. Next on our list, we have the Embraer Phenom 300, $9 million. Embraer, a Brazilian aerospace company, makes the light business jet Embraer Phenom 300. It came out in 2009, and since then, it has become one of the most popular business jets in its class. It can travel about 2,300 miles. It is powered by two Pratt & Whitney Canada PW53 5E turbofan engines, and it can go as fast as 514 miles per hour at cruising speed. The Phenom 300's advanced avionics system is one of its most important features. It has a fully integrated digital cockpit and a state-of-the-art cabin management system. The plane also has large oval-shaped windows and a large space for luggage, which makes it a popular choice for both business and vacation travel. The Phenom 300 is one of the best affordable light jets on the market. The interior of the single-pilot plane can be set up in a few different ways, and it can hold anywhere from 6 to 10 people in total. The Phenom 300 can also cruise at an altitude of 45,000 feet, and it can go 2,268 miles before it needs to be refueled. Well, basically, the Embraer Phenom 300 is a light and affordable private jet that has a lot to offer people who don't want to spend a lot of money on a new business jet. The Cessna CJ3 Plus, $8.4 million. Textron Aviation, which makes a lot of business and general aviation planes, makes the Cessna CJ3 Plus, which is a popular light business jet. The plane is an improved version of the Cessna CJ3, with a number of changes that makes it safer, more comfortable, and better at what it does. One of the most notable improvements that have been made to the CJ3 Plus is its avionics package. The aircraft is equipped with a touchscreen Garmin G3000 avionics system, which provides pilots with a significant amount of real-time data, including weather reports, traffic alerts, and information about how to navigate the surrounding area. The purpose of this system is to assist pilots in becoming more aware of their surroundings and in improving the quality of decisions that they make while they are in the air. However, when compared to the Cessna CJ4, the CJ3 Plus represents a marginal step down. People who want to spend even less money could consider purchasing this aircraft, which costs $8.4 million. The maximum number of passengers it can carry is 9 instead of 10. Its top speed is 480 miles per hour, and its range is approximately 2,347 miles shorter than that of the other plane. In spite of the fact that it is not as good as the CJ4, the CJ3 Plus is still capable of doing the majority of what the CJ4 is capable of, and in the long run, you will save several $1 million. The Honda Jet, $4.5 million. A recent development in the realm of business aviation, the Honda Jet was introduced not too long ago. In 2015, it was the year that it was officially recognized by the FAA as a type that was suitable for use. It was produced in the city of Greensboro, which is located within the state of North Carolina, by the Honda Aircraft Company, which is a division of the Honda Motor Company and is in charge of its manufacturing. The engine of the Honda Jet is mounted over the wing, which is one of the characteristics that set this aircraft apart from others. This was done to cut down on the amount of fuel that was used while simultaneously making the interior of the vehicle quieter. The engines are placed above the wing in this design rather than below it, which results in a larger cabin space than in designs with the engines located below the wing. The engines are two GE Honda HF120 turbofans, each of which is designed to be quieter than its predecessor and consume less fuel than its predecessor did. If you are looking for a private jet that is affordable and compact, this might be one of the best options available for you. The Honda Jet is the first jet that can be purchased directly from the company, and its price of $4.5 million is quite reasonable when everything is taken into consideration. The aircraft, which is 42.6 feet in length, has seating for a total of 4 passengers in addition to 2 crew members. The Honda Jet is capable of reaching top speeds of up to 483 miles per hour and has a range of up to 1,357 miles when carrying a maximum of 4 passengers. It isn't the fastest or most luxurious private jet available, but it's quite safe, dependable, and gets the job done. In addition, the Honda Jet's price of $4.5 million makes it difficult to compete with other private jets in its class. It is by far one of the jets that is the least expensive that you can buy. Are you now ready for the cheapest jet in our collection? Here we go. The Eclipse 550, $2.99 million. Before being acquired by One Aviation, the aircraft manufacturer Eclipse Aerospace was responsible for producing a number of very light jets, one of which was called the Eclipse 550. It stands out due to the fact that it has 2 engines and a wing that is set relatively low. For private as well as corporate aviation, it is designed to be an option that is both efficient and economical. It has a comfortable cabin that can accommodate up to 5 people, which makes it a good option for trips that are either short or medium in range. It is outfitted with leather seats, LED lighting, and a cutting-edge avionics system. The airplane also has a large luggage compartment that can be accessed from the outside, and it has a capacity of 16 cubic feet. If you absolutely have to own a private jet and, well, you want to spend as little money as possible, the Eclipse 550 from One Aviation is one of the private jets that cost the least amount of money currently available on the market. It is a steal at just $2.99 million for the Eclipse 550, which is the starting price. Despite the fact that it is not the most expensive or opulent private jet available, it still has a lot of useful features. The vehicle is capable of reaching speeds of up to 431 miles per hour, altitudes of up to 41,000 feet, and a total distance of up to 1,294 miles. It has room for between 4 and 5 passengers, but can only be flown by a single pilot at a time. Although the Eclipse 550 is not particularly luxurious in comparison to the other business class jets, it was designed to be the most cost-effective private jet available. One Aviation created this aircraft with the goal of reducing costs for customers, and the Eclipse 550 is one private jet option to consider if you want to purchase a respectable private jet for the least amount of money possible. Now that you just had a list of the least expensive jets, might you be curious of what the most expensive jets are? Well, if you are, make sure to check out our list of the top 5 most expensive private jets in the world by clicking on this video here. So see you there, bye!